Packed next few days. The meeting we just described to you takes place on June 24th. But on June 23rd, you remember the opposition parties of at least 10 different parties across the country. So opposition leaders of at least 10 different parties. These are stalwarts from the TMC, the Congress, the Aam Aadmi Party, the RJD that are all expected to participate in the opposition meeting that's going to be taking place in Bihar on June 23rd. We're learning that Rahul Gandhi has once again made a call for a nationwide caste census. The Congress, the JDU, the RJD are all going to come together to coordinate alliances. Now, remember that the caste census is, the issue around it is a complicated one. It's one that's been going on for decades now. We're going to take a deeper dive in just a second. Let's first take a look at a reaction from Tejashwi Yadav from Bihar, the Deputy Chief Minister. Take a look.
जब से हम लोग साथ आए हैं, माननीय मुख्यमंत्री नीतीश जी और राष्ट्रीय जनता दल हम लोगों में महागठबंधन हुआ, तब से हम लोगों का प्रयास था कि ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा दलों को हम लोग जोड़ने का प्रयास करें। और ये मौका जो है आया है, सब लोग आएंगे, अपनी बात को जो है रखेंगे। कोई इससे इनकार नहीं कर सकता, चाहे प्रशासनिक एक्सपीरियंस हो, चाहे आपका सामाजिक एक्सपीरियंस हो, चाहे आपका गवर्नेंस का एक्सपीरियंस, सारी चीज़ें अगर आप लोग मिलाकर के देखें तो कई विपक्ष के ऐसे नेता हैं जो मोदी जी से ज़्यादा जो है अनुभवी हैं।
Okay, my colleague Pallavi Ghosh is with us right now. Pallavi, before we go to this update, can you bring us a quick summary on the issue of the caste census? Why the government has so far said it's not possible, it's administratively difficult, how it's become a political issue over the last few years that we've heard the Congress comment on, and then if you could take us to this most recent update.
Yes, so every time there has been a demand for a caste census, the government has always said that these are democratic changes which are taking place. We also know about a reconstitution or redrawing of the constitution because of the delimitation process. So the government says we have to wait for that to be completed because there's no point of having a caste census as of now. But what the opposition parties are saying is that much has changed in the last couple of years. We need to have a clear-cut idea about what really is the status as far as the caste population in our country goes. Now, politically speaking, obviously, this has become a huge issue. In Karnataka elections, for example, this was a demand which was made by Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge, who wrote a letter to a Prime Minister. And when the government seemed reluctant, they read it as being anti-government, anti-Dalit, anti-OBC mindset of the BJP. But it's interesting that in 2024 elections, while religion is going to be used, for example, the Ram Mandir is going to become an emotive issue on which people are going to vote for. What the opposition parties want to do is to counter it with the caste factor. We know this, Toya, in our country, religion plus caste are very formidable factors when it comes to a voting pattern. And the strategy within the opposition is to use the caste census, the caste factor, to try and win at least 12% of those swing votes. And this is not just in North, but also down south. The DMK too has, for example, supported the idea of a caste census. Clearly, Nitish Kumar, Tejashwi Yadav, Mamata Banerjee. So what we are learning is that tomorrow when the meeting takes place in Patna, this is also one of the points which are going to be put forward, that on the agenda of the opposition party should be this demand for a caste census. And if the government doesn't give it, then the opposition parties must project the government as being anti-OBC and Dalit.
Okay, thank you, Pallavi, for bringing us that context.